Hey everybody, this is Hunter, and today I have a park model for you. It's the 2021 Salem Grand Villa 42 FK, stands for Front Kitchen. This is a loft unit, meaning that it's got a double loft above for extra sleeping. I think this is a camper you're gonna love. It has a retail price of around $70,000, selling for the low to mid 40s, depending on how you spec it out. But we're gonna do a quick run through today. Yeah, show you a couple things. And I appreciate you guys watching. If you like RV videos, make sure to like and subscribe for me. I greatly appreciate it, getting closer to my goals here. But right there, you're going to notice the stairs. To the left of it, we have the bedroom, the bathroom, and the FK portion. We're going to start moving by going up front. Then we'll go up the loft, hit the bedroom, and all that good stuff. So this is their new two-tone interior. Nice floors. This camper got the double insulation in the floor and the roof, which is always nice. And, you know, like most campers, they find ways to do extra sleeping. Those are recliners right there. Kick the legs out. Nice and relaxing for a real nice sized TV. Fireplace, good sound bar for when you're chilling out by the lake. It's by Furrion, so a big old name brand. Not some of that Chinese junkaroonie. This couch right here, it will fold out into a bed, come to about where that grate is there, the heat vent. Same thing with over here. So, you know, if you have any kids over or anything like that, it's definitely some good extra sleeping. Ceiling fan, that's always nice. There's a little peek at that loft, and I'll get a little better view for you here in a little bit. But honestly, for mid-40s, you can't really beat it. These park models are absolutely crushing it. They're not the fanciest, you know. There's definitely some higher end stuff like the Sierra, which I think I'm going to do probably later in the week. But hitting a price point, this thing is going to treat you well for years on both the budget, you know, and the campgrounds. Freestanding table and chair there. We all know what that is. Play some cards, do what you do. And I do like about this model is you do have a nice little pantry, which is pretty rare in campers in general. And as you can see, it's got some really good space. It's good on depth. It uses a good, it takes advantage of that front, you know, that curling in there. They just put a pantry there instead of something else and goofy. You do have some places up top as well if you need to sneak a couple long-term items that maybe you don't get down every day. Whirlpool refrigerator, so you don't have to worry about there. You know how that's going to be nice and quality for you. A lot of people have whirlpools inside their house. I mean, check that out. So for these park models, it is definitely important. You don't want your typical RV refrigerator. Since one, you're not traveling, you want something a little bit sturdier, something that actually keep ice cream frozen. You know, keep everything cool. And that's definitely going to do the ticket. You can get a gas and electric refrigerator in a lot of park models, but I don't know why you would. Furrion oven. It's got good space there. You probably couldn't cook a turkey unless it was flattened up a little bit, but some chickens, no problem. Even some of those big old juicy roided out Tyson chickens. Plenty of space down back in there. I mean, it's hard for me to reach the end of that. That's how big that area is. And that does go back all the way, you know, to the wall there. So definitely a place to hide some of those treats. Whirlpool microwave, a little bit bigger than the, well, probably about the same size as, you know, most of your home microwaves. You know, a lot of people call these homes themselves. So it's definitely important stuff to have on like that. And as you can see, one thing I do like, outlet, outlet, outlet. That just comes in handy. We all know why you need outlets, and you can never have too many. Plenty of storage, double bowl stainless steel sink with just a monster area underneath. Just a really nice camper. Nice tall slides. I mean, check this out. Just for reference, and I'm standing up. You know, I'm 6 feet tall. And I've still got, what is that? Probably about another 6, 8 inches, something like that. Yeah, 8 inches. And that fireplace there, I don't know if I mentioned before, but on a cool, fall day or spring day, that'd be pretty much all the heating you need for this. You don't have to use your propane. You're at that campground. A lot of those, come with free electric already. So why not burn it on their penny instead of, burning up your valuable propane. Bathroom, good size, looks really nice. Put your towels there. Got yourself a little porcelain throne. Decent sized shower. A little place to sit there. And again, this camper just finds ways to, sneak some good storage. Real good storage. Electric water heater, which is always nice. Since you are going to be using this a little bit more full time on those real chilly days, the last thing that you need is to worry about your pipes freezing. So that water heater will help that out. You do have a fan in here, and you can also open and close the vent. So before we go upstairs, I just want to show you this bedroom here. Good sized bed with storage up above. And you'll see these two lights right here. You can tilt those either way. They're good reading lights, and you can turn them off individually too, so you won't disrupt somebody if you're reading a book, doing anything like that. Good sized wardrobe, places to put some hangers on there. All the space you need. I need to grease that up a little bit, but real good sized storage. I mean, with the other one, it's just a duplicate there. Nice dresser, and you got a vent there, so you got plenty of good heat back here. And I just love this bedroom. Imagine you're sitting there chilling on a lake. Right here you got a shop full of campers. That's not as exciting to see, but man, some mountains or Lake Cumberland or something. Storage underneath there for some little knick-knack items. Let's close that bad boy up. And you got this closet. It's a little bit of a multi-use here. You can use it as your typical, closet to hang some stuff or do whatever you do. Or there is an option that comes washer and dryer prepped, as you're going to see, hot and cold water. So you can put a full standing, geez, Pete's, a full stackable washer and dryer. And the most important part here, the loft. And again, if you have made it this far, please make sure to like, share. Well, actually, no, just like it and subscribe. Maybe drop a comment if you're feeling really crazy. Now, these are these nice stuffed, I think they call them teddy bear cushions. They actually are pretty darn comfy. Little layer for the kiddos to get the heck out of your hair and enjoy some of your own time. Well, that's it for the inside. I'll just do a quick little walk around here. What you're going to notice here is when you look at these slide outs too, they are prepped for slide toppers. The reason why you would want to get those is it protects your slides from the elements, the rain, the sun, whether it's tree branches, anything that comes under that. Real big awning there with your LED lights underneath. And there are your outdoor speakers. Cable port, your outlets, good to go there. But as far as park models concerned, for this price range, you're really not going to, you're not going to beat it. You have a full walkable roof. You got your ladder to get access up there. And again, you'll see those slides. I'll give you a little better view of it. They're prepped for your slide toppers. They run you about $700 a pop. You got your city water, your fresh water. Look at that bad boy. Well, all right, guys, I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a wonderful day or night, wherever you're from and what time you're watching. Take it easy.